Good morning, you join me here in one of my favourite cities of all time, and that is Cardiff, the capital city of Wales. So we are going to be exploring the city today, very exciting. We're just going to be exploring the city centre, and then my next video will be exploring Cardiff Bay. So yeah, let's get right into it. So right down there is the building I've just come out of, that is the Cardiff Central Station. And then right down there we have Cardiff Bus Station. This is the BBC Wales building, which is just such an epic building. Down there we have Cardiff Principality Stadium, but I'm not quite sure about that one. So let's head down there and let's go. So I've just had quite a delayed, slow train journey coming into Wales, which is not a problem because I absolutely love Cardiff. I can just remember the first time I came, I left that station, saw all the buildings surrounding it, and I just thought, how have I gone my whole life without actually coming here? So yeah, I'm quite excited for today's video. Flowing water down here. I'm pretty sure this is called the River Tam, something like that, but I really can't remember much about my research. Then over there, got that building. I have no idea what it's for or what it's called, but the first time I came to Cardiff it was half that size, so nice to see there's buildings springing up all over the place here. And also when I came, I completely missed this section of the city, so I'm glad I'm actually exploring it now, but there's not much to see other than what's behind me, so let's move on to a different area now. I'm pretty sure they're building some sort of tram network around Cardiff at the moment, or South Wales at least, so if you know anything about that, please let me know, because I can't find any information. And we've got a statue here. Who's this? Betty Campbell, from 1934 to 2017. Right outside the government building, so maybe she's something to do with that. And then right across the street, we've got BBC. I've decided to have a walk down here, because it actually reminds me quite a bit of Manchester, so let's just try and get further into the centre. I'm assuming we have to go this way. Some very brutalist architecture down there. It's just a few minutes later and we've already managed to leave the modern area of Cardiff, constantly new buildings, and I know the BBC building was literally the coach station just a few years ago, so it's good to see that's going on in Wales. I'm pretty sure the road I'm on now leads to Cardiff Castle, so let's see if I'm right, shall we? Literally just finished that clip and I already know I'm right because I can see Cardiff Castle. Let's see if we can have a wander in, shall we? There's Cardiff Castle right in the centre of the screen, and you can see what I meant by we've left the modern area. It's all old buildings now. By the way, I'm really sorry about all the background noise, but it is half term, so they're doing all the roadworks at the moment. It's also a Sunday, so there's going to be a lot of noise in general, so yeah, I'm sorry. There is the entrance to Cardiff Castle, so let's wander in, shall we? Don't need to buy a ticket, I don't think. You don't need to pay to get into this area where you can see lots of the castle, but if you want to go anywhere further you need to buy a ticket. So obviously I'm not going to bother with that today, but let's just have a look at what you can see. Anyway, that was Cardiff Castle for you. Let's move on to a different area now. The sun has actually come out, but now it's too bright, isn't it? So yeah, the sun's getting in my eyes a little bit. It's been quite a few minutes now, and these are the walls of Cardiff Castle. I'm literally just managing to get behind it. But I am quite excited because I am heading to an area of Cardiff which I've never been to before. So I am going to Cardiff City Hall and Bute Park. So I meant to go in January, never ended up doing it, so yeah, I'm excited to see what it's like. I've just passed underneath this kind of inner city road, so it had multiple lanes and no way to cross, so it's quite good to see that infrastructure's there. And Cardiff City Hall is right there. It's a big building. Got another statue here. If you know who that is, please let me know. I could read the name underneath it, but first of all, comments are good for the channel. And second of all, I don't want to have to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce a Welsh name. Here's the front of Cardiff City Hall. It does not look as impressive on camera as it does in real life, I can tell you that. But it's probably just because of the lighting. And right across the road is that massive spire, which I'm assuming is also part of the City Hall. Right, I've just spotted a sign up here on the supposedly City Hall. This says Cardiff Crown Court. So, is this even the City Hall? Or is this the Crown Court still? I don't know. I do tend to find old signs like that. I'm passing Cardiff Police Station now to get to Bute Park. Is it even pronounced Bute Park? It's spelled B-U-T-E, so I'm assuming it is, but we're in Wales, so I couldn't know. Welsh police fans, obviously they're no different to English police fans, other than the Welsh language. I think the park's just across the road, but I don't know. I'll have to find a way to cross underneath it before I can get there though, so hopefully that's possible. So this is actually the same subway underpass thing that I went under before. I'm just going to see if we can get to the park on the other side of the road, and then we'll head further back into the centre and see if there's any other areas we can explore. Bute Park, I've found it. Oh, this is so nice, especially in autumn. I feel like I could be in the centre of London. Oh, and I've just realised they're the walls of Cardiff Castle. So they pass beside this river, which goes through the park. Just approaching the river here. Can someone let me know if it's the same river that passes by the stadium? Because I'm not sure if it is. Here's a closer look at the river. And there's Cardiff Castle, obviously. This kind of reminds me of the Pittville Park in Cheltenham. I know I didn't show it in the video, but it's definitely there, and it's very similar to this. Anyway, as lovely and lively this is, I'm sure it's much nicer at Christmas as well. We need to get back into the city centre, so let's go. I've just found a squirrel. I want to get up close, but I don't want him to run away. There he is. Oh, he's gone. Here he is. What should we name him? Let's name him Cyril. Cyril the squirrel. So if you've watched literally any of my recent videos, you'd probably know that I've recently been saving up for a drone. You can financially support the channel and help me get this drone by donating to my Buy Me a Coffee, which is in the pinned comment, and you can donate however much you want. It's all exceptionally helpful. So if you choose to do that, massive thank you to you. Anyway, this is the park. And that is the city centre, so let's go. My plan is to cross the road by the entrance of Cardiff Castle and then head towards the library, which is, I believe, next to a big John Lewis on the high street, so yeah, let's go now. It's strange how stepping through a gate can completely change the atmosphere of a place, but it certainly just happened in front of my eyes. There is the main entrance to Cardiff Castle. We were here about half an hour ago, so we've done a nice, perfect circle. Right, I've just come down to the library. I'm right in between these two epic buildings, and I really need to charge the camera, so this is where I'm going to end the video. If you're interested in seeing my Cardiff Bay video, which hopefully I'm going to be uploading right after this one if all goes well, because I need to go and film it now, then please feel free to subscribe to the channel. It'll make it much easier for you to find the future videos. It also helps out the channel a lot. So, I need to go because I'm very hungry, so goodbye.